Dire team pick. Radiant team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Admiral Conker!
Meatball!
Dire team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Winter Wyvern.
Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Dire team ban. Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Radiant team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Warlock.
Dire team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick. Ten seconds remaining. Dire team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Ten seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Ten seconds remaining. Dire team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Warlord.
Radiant team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. 5 seconds remaining.
Abyssal Underlord.
But the Wyvern and the Troll, I can see this being okay. Good AoE stun. Maybe they can dodge some initiations using Afterlife with the Stampede. At least it's not like a 10th pick Meepo, right? They've got a draft that has some ideas built around them.
I want to see if the ideas come to fruition. Some wards being placed down, the classic opening nowadays of smoke up, TP to a lane, put wards down. We've got 2 for the Radiant, 1 in the enemy jungle, the other, well, at the entrance to the enemy jungle towards the mid lane. On the other side, the Dire ward has been placed down across the river to get some vision, especially for that Meepo mid. Well, FN will be heading to the safe lane. He played the mid PL last game. He's going to get the safe lane Timber side this game. Oh, yes, the Afterlife taunt. Yes, excellent.
Good.
30 seconds to battle.
Joker. It's going to be mid. They counter ward this already. Wow, no fear. Look at you. Huge start to this game already.
For him, get some money back. Could potentially get himself another sentry later on, or just more than likely start working towards them brown boots. Oh, look at this. He gets a clarity and a TP sent out. Immediately spent.
They also blocked this camp with sentry ward. So that's the pole camp is not there anymore. See if Empire commit a sentry to dewarding it. They even have one. King R does, and he'll notice very quickly that camp is not going to spawn. Well, really what this game is all about is Chappie and the Meepo, and how quickly he can get online and if they can shut him down. And
that's what we're all here for, I think.
With an Earth Spirit, I think it's not unheard of to be able to bring Chappie down a few times early on in this game. But keeping him down is going to be the hard part.
Yeah, let's say you actually pressure him out of the lane, he gets in that jungle. That's when it gets so terrifying, because he'll just leave. Kunkka will come mid, he'll get some experience, it'll be rather survivable. And Chappie will just absolutely demolish the jungle.
King R and Afterlife going toe-to-toe, the Shadow Ward helping out. The return has been skilled up, but already some damage being done. He does have 7 tangos, however. Underlord top lane is not having much of a better time. Ghost Stick safety some hits from Always Wanna Fly. He uses the Arc Burn. And elsewhere, it's Tiro King for him. But the Meepo is up to 4 last hits. Early on, he can have level 2 momentarily. See what happens.
There's been some really good pressure down bottom by No Fear while this is going on. Because Warlock's good against Centaur, because he's just going to keep casting spells on you as Afterlife taunts away, and you can't really do anything, right? Like, Shadow Word does hurt, but No Fear came in, he forced King Arrow to Shadow Word himself once, which really hurts his mana pool, and then while he was claritying, No Fear canceled that. So he's basically taking away like 3 Shadow Words from his Centaur Warrunner now.
Rolling Boulder. King R and No Fear are going toe-to-toe, and I'm not sure No Fear can win this battle. Top lane, Ghost Stick, Arctic Burn. This might be first blood. A lot of damage here. There's going to be the Firestorm coming out. Alawad needs to be careful. He's going to walk out of it. Now turning to Always Want to Fly. He's got 1 tango. He's got another one rolling already. And Aloha Dance will salve up, meaning that they have to back up for now. They probably won't find this kill. So very close to first blood, but they won't be able to get it. Try. But guess what? Both got the clones. NT with the Observer Ward, I think, avoided the Kunkka. He saw the Kunkka with the Observer Ward, so he's able to just avoid that point. Meanwhile, elsewhere, nothing really happening. Trades back and forth.
Yeah, let's keep an eye on Ghost Stick, see how much he can get out of this top lane. Just Wyvern being one of the more annoying supports to be up against as an off-laner. And the ever-present threat of Troll just jumping on top of you, once he has boots especially. Kind of a battle of first to brown boots up here. But Ghost Stick still relatively tanky.
Yeah, 4-man shield. Chappie will find himself a haste room. I think Yaroslav knows there's a ward there. He canceled his torn animation a couple of times, trying to get NT to react to it. Arctic Burn going, but Always Want to Fly, needs to be careful. Ghost Stick's the one dishing out the damage. He has level 2 Firestorm, so if he could find some way to lock him down, it'd be great. Meanwhile, he completed his last tango. Aloha Dance will come in. He's got range rolling axes ready to go, but he won't use them. Instead, Ghost Stick will back up. Alright. Well, this is a pretty good start for Empire, man. I mean, they really didn't shut down Chappie at all. It's still early, but...
Oh, his life looks okay, but everything else is kind of alright for them too. Centaur Warrunner on the other side is okay, right? The lane's been up here the majority of the time, despite there being a support. And they finally get this dewarded, but doesn't really end up mattering. Afterlife continues to get experience. It will pressure in now, though, with 3 range creeps.
And the great thing about this Meepo going to the jungle is now Yaroslav can take over mid and get some experience. He's only level 2. Great. Top lane, Arctic Burn, goes to caught out. This should be First Blood, and it will be. Aloha Dance gets it done. Roll rotation from No Fear finally getting involved. The kill, and it's a big one. So that Troll can get off to a fast start.
Yeah, that's probably the most expected one there. No Fear now running on over here to grab that bounty rune. Good play.
Boots coming in, 1-2, Raindrop will block it. There's another Earthbind coming out. Ice Wall might save him. And the Fairy Fire, they need one more auto attack. That uphill miss from Kingar, he's still going for it. He's too deep, and now he needs to be careful. Luckily, he won't take any tower damage as the aggro was spot on for him. NT4 position. Not the worst thing. That's the danger, though. We already have Chappie. He had one more clone. Yaroslav's still chasing. He won't find anything.
That's really smart not to put his ward down, because the Invoker saw him up there, but now they're going to see him again and see that he's still holding the ward, so.
He's going to be alright. He's a TP, but...
Well, Wyvern's coming.
King off, Invis up, Shadow Ward's gonna come out. There's the Firestorm. They just need a couple of hits. One more auto attack from King R should do the job. The Shadow Ward bring him down. The Ring of Regen is up. He's gonna try to get his way through. He should still fall here. Solo, and he finally will. They made them sweat for that though. They were thinking, oh my god, if we don't get this kill right now, I swear to God.
They get the Kunkka with the Sunstrike too.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, they chase him down with the supports, so nice little kill there from the Invoker. Gets him 150 gold. But obviously the more important one, bring down that troll, so. He is heading in towards a Vlad's here. Probably just gonna be your kind of standards, just like Phase, Vlad's, S and Y. Get a BKB, get a Blink Dagger, those kind of items on the troll. Well, that's the other thing, is that they don't really have any sort of like a jungle roamer or anything like that, which is where Meepo spends so much of his time. Like Earth Spirit can kind of go alone, and maybe that'll be his play once he's Brown Boots, if he can just roam around and just hope that Sunstrikes will be enough. But for now, Chappie is kind of free to make those plays.
I will say, Yaroslav is not doing much better than a lot of the heroes on Friends. He's level 2 still, he has 400, 500 net worth. God, he's poor. No Fear even steals the bounty, which I'm sure he was like, man, I really want it.
Tower is under attack.
Instead, he won't be able to get there in time. Speaking of stealing bounties, King R will do the same. Grab it, gets level 3. They really could use some experience. No Fear roaming in. Ghost 6 is going to be spotted. There's the rolling boulder. It looks like this is a dead Kunkka, I would say.
I would say so indeed. Well, even cancels the pit.
Happy? Can they get No Fear? Head analysis is going to come out. Try to TP. Double poof and an auto attack will do the job, and Ghost can secure the kill. So the trade is there, and Chappie getting involved yet again. He's still top of the net worth.
Meanwhile, down bottom, Kunkka rotates. Currently not in vision. This ward's actually just gonna go away. Oh, he just saw him. That ward. The head had died a few seconds earlier. Centaur might have been in trouble, but now he'll know Kunkka's here.
He should anyway. He's walking pretty far up. X mark. Torrent will go. Rock him on top. Whirling Death. He's pretty low. Stick charge, Afterlife looking for a stomp. He's got Stampede. See if he uses it. Yaroslav will take him out. Stampede will go and actually keep him alive. So kind of just baiting out, trying to have them take some extra tower damage. But good attempt from Yaroslav will get him to 3 at least. The Stampede is down.
Yeah, not the most successful rotations quite yet for the Kunkka. The one mid was important, but other than that, he's just been like running around trying to put on some pressure and died a couple times, but Chappie continues to farm the jungle. No one's sitting mid. Maybe Warlock would like to go be there now. But without good vision on the... Well, now they see the Earth Spirit. This ward is just being taken down, but seems like they're a little bit too worried about sitting someone mid due to that potential pressure.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that rolling boulder can come in. They'd be in some trouble. However, at top lane, as he's looking for Ghost, if he gets a boulder smash, man, he was sitting at like 66 HP. That's not good. But I think now they know that there are some wards over there. At least, I don't know if Ghostic actually saw No Fear when he rolled in. Perhaps not. They're not to have anything that's reactive armor. Stacks still regen pretty quickly with it.
I think No Fear has gotten every one of these bounty runes.
He's done a
in this off lane.
Yeah.
That's so annoying.
Got to stay involved. He's still only level 3 though with it. Somehow only has boots.
Oh, they're scanning. They know he's here. Are they gonna go for the Sunstrike? This would be like God tier. Oh, he just left the Ancients.
See you later, King R, I think. Man. No Fear, he's making some plays. He's keeping him in it at this point in time. Invoker's getting some good farm. Centaur as well in terms of the offlaners. He's ahead of Ghostic pretty heavily. FN is just trying to push bottom. His hood is done. His arcanes are done. So next is going to be that Bloodstone, and he'll get there soon. Afterlife. Stampede is up if they want to TP and try to defend this, but there's some wards nearby. You need to be careful. Should see the Centaur roaming in as well. No fear on the earth.
Bottom tower
You can
is
see
under
both
attack.
of them. But they're still staying. What happens next? King R still only level 4, no level 6 yet. I think now you're back here, Empire. They pulled the
Radiant's top
right back.
tower is under
I don't know if they
attack.
can force them off, though.
Radiant structures
Yeah, it's tough. FN's just diving now.
This hood, he's 4 reactive. What are they going to do to him?
Maybe they, yeah, I don't know if they can do it. Remember, Shane, if they get a Chakramir, it's a kill. Looks like good boulder smash, not in time for the sounds. He's got the double edge as well. It'd be a great trade. He pops the hood and finds.
team?
He's looking for all of them. Can he get a triple kill? He will stay alive. No fear. X marks. Might get the double himself, and he will. FN picks it up. Rotating back in his afterlife. Stampede will come through. Here comes he's the troll, and he finds himself the triple. Can he get a low on dance as well? He's running low on mana. FN is just owning right now. This Timber Saw making so much space, getting so much done. And meanwhile, Chappie is farming up a storm. A rolling boulder in though, they might find him. There's going to be the Earthbind coming out. Good boulder smash. Meatball coming through, the silence stuff as well. And it looks like the Shadow Word might be able to save him. The cold snap, they bring him down. No fear will die for this, but it is an excellent trade going the way of friends.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Alrighty. So 300 gold his way. 270 to the Warlock on the counter kill, but
I mean, they needed some man after what happened bottom.
yeah, I think the Timber is just terrifying, though. Like, that's the dream scenario once you get your hood. Oh, apologies.
Yeah, I got it. Don't worry, dude. I saw it.
We got him knocked down up there, but yeah, I mean, the Timber dream game, right? Like, doesn't even have a soul ring. He just goes under this tower because he has a hood so quickly. And they absolutely cannot kill him. He'll be able to bring this tower down. Everyone's rotated out of here. Should not be a problem.
This is going to be a pretty early Bloodstone, I would imagine. The crazy thing is, even though he got that triple kill, the troll is even higher net worth than he is. Which to me is insane.
Yeah, that is true. He's, I think, like, all of his creeps are lane creeps, plus he has 3 kills. Now he's moving to the jungle as well.
Still Chappie, despite that one death, is very close to that of the troll.
top tower.
Warren's going to come out. Aloha Dance would be a huge kill.
Oh,
Do they have
that's a
gold?
rock
They
drop.
do. They're going to drop it. NT coming in. They want this kill of Stampede. They are diving pretty quickly to try and cut it out. They committed way too much without anybody being in position, and now Yaroslav getting chased down. The Arctic Burn, there's the Whirling Axis range, as well as Melee. Warren might save his life. No, one more auto attack gets it done for Aloha Dance. And meanwhile, FN is still pushing bottom. He will take the tower, rolling boulder in. But now, no fear, out of mana, needs to be careful. But FN now alone. He has no backup. Timber Chain away will make himself get up for the time being. No Arctic Burn, and they really can't afford to try to fight this guy. He's running low on mana, but I think they need to be very careful without assistance. So, some bad kills for Empire. But still take some towers as they're pushing top 2, Trent.
Yeah. I really hope Aloha Dance... Oh, he shifted off, but...
Dyer's top tower is
Smart's
under
torrent
attack.
now. Let's go for it.
Dude, Afterlife's the
Radiant's
taunter,
middle
dude.
tower
Yeah.
is under attack.
Oh? Uh-oh. Might be troublesome. I don't know if they can kill him. These 3. Firestorm will do a lot. Shadow Word as well. There's the sound coming out. He's solo. He should fall to the auto attack and will. The magnetize. No fear. It's too late. So with those 3 heroes, they're able to combine up and find that kill and the tier 1 tower. And not only that, but Chappie is coming. We're going to find Always Want to Fly.
Oh, hello.
Find. The Winter's Curse will go. It won't do too much, but the Torrent is there on top of it. The Slow will be up there. Another Earthbind. And that Cold Embrace will only prolong his inevitable death. X marks. Nope. Horned up for 3 seconds, but another Earthbind. It's just a bit of knowledge that will do the job. And boy, is he done too. And all of a sudden, Chappie finds himself a double kill, and boom, they're right back in it. Not that they were ever down out of it.
74-50.
And then Meatball whirling axes. Uh-oh, too aggressive. Cutting that creep wave, and now King R might be next. Earthbind misses, no golem. Oh, they're going to move in and Afterlife slow. Get the double kill for Aloha Dance. They might find themselves a triple. Chappie getting caught, deafening blast, and they are diving too far. Firestorm still might take down Afterlife, taking away from the Fatal Bonds. He's so low, 26 HP.
No one
He
get
actually
hit.
Survive.
Please. Oh, if he, like... Okay. That was actually close. If he had, like, torrented about the top or something, he actually would have died.
God, if you had a ghost ship right now. All right, so, I mean, Empire, they get a lead, and they just throw it away because they
Radiant's
sit behind the
middle tower
tower
is under
and
attack.
have FN just die. I don't know why he thought he was invulnerable. You know, that was a little. I understand what he was going for, but perhaps not the. It was an interesting play to say the least.
What have we here?
It's definitely made the game a little bit more difficult. But should be blink up soon for Chappie. It does not take long for him to get 600 gold. He's going to smoke up. He's coming up here to get aggressive with the golems. They just want to go right back at it. They have vision. They know Troll is here.
Oh, yeah.
And Timber even has an invis rune, so this should be pretty easy. Oh, perfect. Sunstrike just went to the Roche pit.
Yeah, this could be their timing. Here comes Chappie. Double Dragonlance. This will fall so fast.
Radiant's bottom tower
Meanwhile, there's a fight happening mid. Chakram coming out. Hit of Malice, Firestorm. Pretty good abilities to help FN just chop down that full central wall runner. Tier 1 tower sitting pretty close to deny range. Roche is about to fall. Chappie still a couple more moments, then will go down. Tornado was just used by NT, so he doesn't have it. And Observer Ward is going to scout both of them. This would be a great fight. They're going to look on top of the ward. Roche has already been taken. Good Pit of Malice, Firestorm on top. There's going to be the Rock as well. Torrent misses. The X-Marks and the Ghost Ship are coming back in. NT is in some serious trouble. Brought back. Chakram coming through. Here comes FN, Whirling Death. So low, the Fatal Blonde's not taking it down yet. Meanwhile, TP's in, no Shrine. They'll take down King R. A Stomp coming through. Can they get these kills? They've lost 2 so far. Chappie is not at this fight. They do end up getting NT finally, Aloha Dance TPing in.
Oh, man.
And somehow, even with that great initiation coming up from Empire, they still lose the engagement. However, Aloha Dance now getting chased down by FN. He doesn't want to go any further. There's a couple other heroes nearby, always want to fly. They just want to take this tier 1 and make sure they can get some more. And it looks like Chappie did not want to fight until he had his blink dagger. So perhaps some miscommunication from Empire's side.
Even NT almost lived there, but the Fatal Bonds brought him down just from the golem chasing the Earth Spirit. So close to surviving with everyone on that one. And Ghostic just looking to complete up his mechanisms. So SNY almost done here for Aloha Dance, just the recipe to go. I think a Silver Edge is actually going to be sicker in this game. Oh.
Importer's Curse? No, yeah. You need to be careful. X marks coming out.
They can hold people forever.
Ready.
Like,
You're going to look
ridiculous.
for always want to fly, and I think he is done here more than likely. The Stomp comes out double edge, that's just the Aegis. Ghost Ship, Ghost Walk. Do they have detection? They have a Sentry on Kunkka. They're going to drop it, and this is NT dead yet again. The Aegis works out perfectly for her. This time they played together, and it's a successful 2 kills going their way.
Oh, it's your Invoker dying twice in a row. Midas on cooldown this time. Not good. Or no, off cooldown rather, but yeah, no bueno.
28 seconds without a Midas, that's rough.
Dire structures are fortified.
No. The cooldowns from Yaroslav and the rest of the crew been working out pretty well. They will have Warlock going back up in 50 seconds. They're sending already Meepo loses top. Probably head top and take that tier 2 tower as well after at least attempts to. What abilities? They will have everything back up though for friends, which means Winter's Curse. You need to be very careful with how you approach this fight for Empire. Meanwhile, they're going to take the tier 1 tower bottom from Aloha Dance. Flip will go. See already one person TP back. Burn always going to fly. Be careful. Bit of Malice just missing X marks on always want to fly. Stomp comes out. They found the Kunkka, and he's probably dead. He has Ghost Ship. He might be able to get it off before he dies. He is running in. Ghost Ship comes through, and he does get it off. One comes out. Doesn't hit. Only onto NC, though. Still. Yaroslav is somehow still alive. I don't know how he is. Shadow, we're keeping him up and ready. Hit of Malice onto 2. There's the Chakra coming out of the Aloha Dance. Edward, he's backing up. Already one of the Meepo clones down bottom. The Firestorm being used again. Ghostic doesn't have his ultimate. Stomp double punch the Golem. Drops to cover the retreat. And they turn this on and fight it. Timber Chain coming in. X marks. They found out.
They got him.
Meatball coming through. They blow away the Meepo. He came in on the wrong side, but FN's still going in. Without Chappie, it's be troublesome, but here comes the Pit of Malice again. Timber Chain, it's the Chakra Aloha Dance. X marks still alive. He gets himself a double kill, but he might die to FN. Trying to fight, Timber Chain gets the kill. Solo, the Arctic Bird. Meanwhile, the Golem hitting up always want to fly the Sunstrike. Afterlife looking for Ghosting solo. The Firestorm doesn't get off in time. Always want to fly. One more hit from the Golem will do the job. Splinter Blast actually kills him because he turns around to help out. It is 4 dead on the side of Empire, 3 for Friends. It is a bloodbath. And a 2,000 gold advantage going the way of Friends, well, rather 1,500, but still, an excellent fight for them. Gets them back in it.
Yeah, very, very much needed. I mean, you kill the Meepo, that's like 3 heroes right there. He got no experience that fight. He lost 300 gold, and everyone gained on the Dire side too, including experience and gold. Centaur 755. That really helps him get in towards, I assume, a hood. Probably just gonna need at least some staying power before he can go for the eggs, or well, he might just go right into it. It seems he just really wants that Aghanim Scepter.
Oh boy. Ethereal Blade for Meepo coming out soon.
The power winner's curse, though. I mean, that just it went to the fight at this point in the game. He has enough damage. He does have the Ghost Scepter now, though, so if he can get that off in time, then he'll be okay. But it's not the easiest thing to do. You really need like the E-Blade from someone else, honestly.
Yeah. This is also not easy, and nobody's even near that. But for 60 seconds, I don't think Empire will want to fight without Golem. And this is the perfect timing for Friends to make a go. Go, Golem Golder. They're going to find him again. Now to come out, Stampede is there. The stomp is up, the double edge. Dark Rift, it might not be in time. It looks like they won't get out. Ghost 6 already running away. Bring him back to the base. So they'll lose the Kunkka. They'll make sure everybody else gets out. They don't want to take that fight. It's not the worst loss. They'll lose the Tier 1 tower on top of it. Perfect timing for Friends to make an initiate.
Yeah, and this is where I hope Aloha Dance does go for the Silver Edge next as well. Because now that they actually have some pressure on the map and they're causing Empire to split up, Silver Edge is so good against Timbersaw with this Troll Warlord. Like, I find the items often overrated against Timbersaw because the whole idea of it, like, canceling his stacks and stuff, it doesn't do anything for the most part during a fight, right? But if you're initiating on a solo split pushing Timbersaw as this Troll Warlord, and it means that you're going to break him and he can't get a single stack of his passive going the whole time you right-click him, that is just... you just annihilate that hero. It's not even going to look like a Timbersaw. He's just going to melt like butter.
This is double damage too. But before I go any further, I also want to mention King R has an Athos, which I actually kind of like a lot. They already have a lot of disable.
Yeah.
But whatever you can do to kite the troll around,
Exactly.
just keep doing it.
Even the Winter Wyvern, like, if you see him on the other edge of a fight,
Then you just throw that thing out. Just stop him. Get him away from your Meepo. And more people are building Warlock like this. He's starting to come away from that whole Midas Aghanims every single game. We're seeing way more Force Staffs, Medallions, just actually useful items on the hero rather than just waiting for that one big shebang with the ulti.
Got it back up to being in which. Hero's staying around mid, behind Aloha Dance, sort of baiting him. Always going to fly split push from bottom. Meanwhile, FN sort of split pushing the top. Everybody's up here except for the Meepo clones. They're farming elsewhere, as expected. Look at the tower.
Dyer's
Chappie will
top
pick it
tower
up.
has fallen.
Him and the troll have been battling back and forth for the net
Radiant's
worth lead.
bottom
And
tower is under
considering the
attack.
troll's doing that well, I think they're pretty happy with how that's gone. He's going BKB next. He's not going to get the Silver Edge, as expected. This is exactly what you were talking about at the draft. If he's able to BKB, avoid the boots, and just come in and blind the Meepo, you're in a very good position.
Yeah, BKB does make him like totally invincible, so I can understand why he's, you know, hesitating back and forth between the two and eventually settles on this one.
It's very close as well. 1,000 gold away is not a lot. No fear. Drops the ward.
Radiant's
Behind enemy
bottom tower
lines.
is under attack.
And Eggs is done for the Invoker. Alright, man. I mean, this is still very doable for Friends. Very, very doable. Timbersaw's starting to slow down. And yes, Chappie can farm quickly, but he's died a couple of times just to miss plays. His Ethereal Blade is done if he wants it. Looks like he's going to go to the secret shop right now to get it, which means a lot more agility.
Yeah, big pickup this time. I'm sure it'll be just the first E-Blade we see. Maybe wouldn't hurt to have some bots next, perhaps, but looks like he's not too concerned about that yet. He's got one more slot to fill up. Wants a real item.
Ooh, that scan, that Dire scan was successful. No creep still make it jumped on, rooted, but he still is able to roll and boulder away. But there's the Atos. How far do they dive for this? Not very, apparently. They weren't looking to do anything too crazy. They're going to keep it top with Chappie and the rest of the crew, at least it's two.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Have a jump in, Chappie, pooping, looking here, can't find. There's the Winter's Curse. Wow, that damage. The mech, the stun strike. Chappie gets blown away.
What a hero. Ladies and gentlemen, the counter in action gets the gold.
That's got to feel so bad. For
Oh, he
Chappie.
actually didn't get any of the assist on that. That's a weird
Sunstrike at the
mechanic. I forgot about that.
Man, they even mech'd that too. That's got to feel awful.
I was gonna say I thought he would like buy his blink dagger, but you don't get the gold.
Did he get the?
You don't get anything. Invoker. I mean, at least it goes to your Invoker. I mean, that's pretty
I
sick.
feel like if his main Expo Prime was away, and he just is able to Imperial Blade, that's fine. Oh, King's dead now. Alacrity control seems pretty fair. Ghostic is like, let me Dark Trip. 3 seconds later. That tier 2 tower is now gone. They'll respawn at the same time, and suddenly friends have evened up the game completely.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
But yeah, now there's a Blink Dagger too for the Wyvern, so good luck.
Yeah, this is the perfect item. It's all you need in this game. This doesn't mean you buy Winter Wyvern or you buy Blink on Wyvern every game, guys. This is like literally against Meepo. This is the dream. Just keep going with your Glimmer Capes.
It's not terrible.
No, it's still a great item, but I mean, in this game, it's literally the only item he needs this game. Like, he could just be no boots Blink Dagger, honestly, and I would be happy. Because he just wants to hide and wait until he sees me. That is his one goal in life. Aloha Dance helps clear out, and look at him race into this tower. He's like, I have a DD rune. I plan to use it.
Essentially, at this point, he can solo Meepo, as we saw at the top. You know, Chappie needs to be very careful. But here we go. Oh. Tower, my lord. Ghost Ship coming out. Video Earth Bind. He gets to tier 3. The Cold Embrace is there. They're not really following this up, though. Firestorm, X-Marks comes back out again. Aloha Dance does BKB. They're trying to force it out, but they won't be successful.
Chappie's assembling heroes at the Roche Pit.
Yeah, Chappie's like, are you kidding? Is this really going to be a full duration Roche Pit for a long time?
Yeah, he's actually here.
So upset.
Wow, he actually left.
I'm surprised by that, but
I guess he doesn't know where they are, right? They could have been rotating.
God, Chappie's got to be so frustrated by how this game has gone for him. It's hilarious.
I mean, no mercy, Meepo pickers, dude.
True.
No mercy.
Too true. I think friends are feeling the same thing at this point. But all the abilities are back up, ready to go. Battle Trance was just down, but who cares? Goes back up in 8 seconds. And it's Roche, where we're going to see a potential fight. It looks like. They'll send a Fort Spirit in, and always want to fly. Has been caught, or at least spotted. This could be a huge kill to start things off, but no. Hit a mouse. They weren't in position to have everybody come in. They were not on the same page on fire. It's dangerous for both teams. Daffy can kind of just push bottom. There's no real threat. At then, Aloha Dance is going to Atos is going to keep alive. King R. Silenced up, and he can't drop the rock. He can. He gets it off in time. It's already not a good fight. Dark Rift goes trying to get out. He might make it away. It's going to be close. No. Ghost Ship's too late. They get off the Winter's Curse as well. The Deafening Blast. Chappie alive still, but he's going to have pretty much 1v5 this for the most part. Stomp already coming out. Silenced up as well. Very good fight for Friends. Chappie solo. He is going to fall to the tornado, it looks like. And 3 down. Friends will take the fight and more than likely take Roshan.
I've seen a lot of Wyverns lose to Meepo and always want to fly. Just not plan to be on that list right now.
No, he really doesn't.
This was always kind of one of his heroes when it first came out too. So I think he's pretty comfortable on the Wyvern. He knows how this matchup works. He knows all that matters is this damn Blink Dagger. That fight, not too important. Chappie did a better job of spreading out his Meepos, and then 2 of them got caught in it. They even got Deafening Blasted, but all that matters is they were isolated. Couldn't do his combos, and
with the X marks, I was really concerned for a second.
You can imagine if they actually got the Aegis on the Meepo, though, and the game, you know, turns around a little bit, because then you can fight right into the Winter's Curse, try and get them to burn it, and then actually have your hero, because they haven't had this hero in like 14 minutes or something.
It was a really good play from Aloha Dance to just run around. Like, they are killing King Arc first every fight, and he can't live. Atos, Stampede, they want to make sure Aloha Dance survives. Meanwhile, they're also chasing after FN, who took the chains away, but you might have Bloodstone Deny, won't get it off in time, he'll die instead. Whirling Axis, there's going to be a dead chunk on top of it all. That last Aloha Dance finds himself, with the help of NT, getting a double kill. They'll find another one. They're going to bottom immediately. 20 seconds for respawn time for the Tipper Saw. Backdoor protection is gone, and they will take this pretty quickly. Well, there is no battle trance. It doesn't really matter. With Aegis up on the troll, he can be as aggressive as he wants to be, and this should fall. Alacrity is going to help even more. My God.
Got him. Alright, still have the BKB, 9 seconds, easy peasy. Still holding 8. Why stop here? Take me to the ground. Where's my Wyvern? I always want to fly. What are you doing in Vision? Get the hell out. Get away from all of this. Job is back here.
So difficult. I like what Chappie's doing, but he already has to move back. Mainly goes away up into the top line. They might have, they saw him, but he's still out of there. One setter axe down. All right, Trent. What's the game plan?
What is the game plan? This game? Kill Wyvern. Like yes,
Like
or
killing the world.
force. Like just find the Wyvern and force him to burn out the curse.
Not easy.
And not even smoked up. They're just walking. Oh, they might find Aloha Dance.
He does have Aegis and BKB. However, he is going to probably lose that Aegis. Real Blade. Pretty good.
Oh.
BKB force. Okay.
Okay.
That's probably fine.
How long do we have? Yeah, we have a lot of time. About 3
Aegis.
minutes left. That's worth. So he'll have another BKB up with Aegis.
And Silver Edge is on its way here. He can go pick it up right now if he wants, with no buyback.
Empire are being aggressive. Finally crossing the river.
They probably don't have any detection with them, do they? They have
No.
1 sentry on the Warlock. I mean, why would they? So could be a good time to go in.
For it. I mean, that and the Timber Saw.
No fear. Oh, hello.
X-Mark, get back here. Dead. Mega dead.
Oh, but here comes a Aloha Dance.
Yeah, they're gonna try
sneaky,
to go
sneaky.
Afterlife has been spot. There's a ward there.
Oh,
they
what
weren't
stun.
ready for the stomp though. The double edge is onto 3 of the creeps now, but already King R is done. Goatip will come through. NC pops his own BKB. Yaroslav is probably dead. They use the Winter's Curse for him. Chappie, meanwhile, isn't really at the fight. He's actually just trying to jump away. The 2 for 1, 2 for 1. Actually, not to bring down Yaroslav, but
Empire missed the boat on that one, I think. One
Yeah.
might say.
yeah, good. Oh.
It was a little late, maybe. They were all kind of dead. Damn.
How they have this ward here, and they were like all here. I don't. One here, one here. I don't know.
That was sick, dude. 3-man stomp plus coming out of Invis for Aloha Dance to get the immediate
Taking the
bashes.
plays on French's side. No fear is like easy.
Middle tower has
BKB, Aloha Dance really wants this racks. I'm playing this while it's out. Chappie's like, I'll do what I can.
Radiant's middle barracks
Has been
attack.
magnetized, and they're already backing.
He's in trouble. Sunstrike's coming through up top.
He is maybe going to die here. He wants no fear first. Ethereal Blade that the magnetize is going to be able to bring it down. And, yeah.
Yep.
I think this game is starting to get to that very difficult unlimited there for Empire. A very good play, a very well played game coming up from French here in game number 2. Looked pretty bad for a moment there, a moment or two, but French are able to turn it around. Aloha Dance having a heck of a game, only 2 deaths. NT quietly having another good solid game. 2 deaths as well. Always Want to Fly was the big focal point so far of this cast. But, and everybody's really performed and put up a lot of work here for.
What have we here?
Not that the game's over, but it becomes much more difficult now for them to come back. So Chappie just he's been stuck at Ethereal Blade for the past 10 minutes or so.
Yeah, he just got removed from
The game, basically. You know, you don't screw up as Wyvern, people can't do anything. That's pretty much how it works.
If only it were that easy and had like every other, of the universe.
If only.
But Always Want to Fly, it's a very good player. And now with the April Lens on top of the Blink Dagger and a Glimmer Cage coming soon, it's tough. Ghostic finally gets
Radiant's
the
top
hood.
tower is under attack.
I mean, it might be a little bit difficult.
Radiant's top tower is
Well, they
down.
don't have Aegis anymore. Do you just wait, I guess, and be safe and secure? Or do you really want to force something?
I think you can wait a little bit. Meepo's gonna have to try and split push. You have really high mobility with your Invis Troll. You have a blinking Wyvern, so you should be able to just control up the area and try and choke them out a little bit. They're gonna come out now, though.
They could kill him. They're headed the wrong direction. Instead, they're going to head towards NT. The rest of the crew, they might not find anybody.
They have little vision because of this gem, too. They might get him now, though.
Yeah, they have him. Now it's up. It's the kill. It looks like the cold embrace is there, but nobody had. He's still somehow alive.
That was
Jump in,
close.
stomp, double edge coming in. The Golem on the counter initiation. Here comes the Ghost. This might be a good fight for them. They're already trying to take down No Fear. Afterlife will fall. That BKB not enough. No Fear trying to get out. Rolling Boulder down. There's the Chakram. It's X marks back, and it's a lot of damage. 3 dead on the side of Friends.
Chappie's alive.
First big engagement they've had in a long time.
Would you believe it? If I don't get cursed, I can do things. He's
Pretty
even
much
looking at a scythe next.
NC, careful, tornado.
Dire's middle
won't
tower
find
is
me.
under attack.
Tier 3 tower. They don't have that kind of afterlife. They do have one on the Winter Wyvern. That's Curse. Ready to go. The cliff will go, but this will fall quickly because of Meepo. And he
Meanwhile, Troll is taking top.
They have to get back home.
Oh, he's going for
Looks
it.
like they will. They're going to go for it. Aloha did pop the BKB. He's looking to get out. He might actually be able to make it away. They have no way of stopping him from TPing there.
Owned. Oh, owned.
He actually just styled on them straight up.
Yeah. Damn.
He didn't really get any other buildings, though.
Hey,
He
got the
did.
tier 3 and forced
Tier
them all
3,
back.
yeah,
Who gives a shit?
And they didn't force any buybacks on Friends. I mean, they need so many more of those fights for Empire. And it's hard. Whew. This game might shape up to be just like game number 1 if it continues on that trajectory, or it could just end in the next moment. However, this is a very important item that Chappie's just purchased.
Yes. Question is, if they win on the side of Friends, are they going to ban the Meepo? That's what I want to know.
I don't know, man. I think you do. I think you just, like, you don't put yourself through, especially if they start coming back. Oh, Ghosted. Oh, boy. I don't know about this fight. All of a sudden, though, they get off the Atos as well. Aloha Dance brings down Ghostic, so that BKB is now done. It's time to leave. No buyback for Ghostic, so it's 4 versus 5. At least the BKB is now on cooldown, though, which is, I guess, something. There's no way, Golem, though, it's like 36 seconds before it's up.
Roche is up, too.
Yeah, I think the play for is to go. I guess you have a pick, so you can try to go. Oh, the winner's curse. He just bought that site. He's still alive somehow, but not for long. 30 or 88 seconds rather, and well, Chappie just GG's.
Feels good. Good old-fashioned Dota 2 counters. Destroyed.
That's a counter in action right there.
I mean, that's a pretty much like... I think Invoker had some nice plays to kill the Meepo in the early parts of the game, so I mean, credit where credit is due.